Hey everybody, this is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you from downtown Manila. It's been a long day, guys. We mentioned 9 interviews on Stars on Spotlight. And guess what, guys? You've missed your chance. We're doing a few more on Thursday, another 8, and that's all over for the month. However, the good news is there's another one coming up next month. Reach out. It's called 15 Minutes of Fame. Same format, and we'll put you across all the social media channels with all your links, totally free of charge, and make you more famous than what you already are. And speaking of famous, I've got an awesome guest today, and we've been talking about last names, and I'll tell you her last name shortly. But just move my bit of paper out of the way. I'm getting all excited here. We have today with us Dr. Annika Sorensen, MD, stress strategist and calm creator. And don't we need that? I think I need that. We all need that in our lives, guys. So her company name is an awesome name. I like the name. Ask Dr. Annika. And she's into the leadership and workplace health, and probably health in general, guys. It doesn't have to be the workplace, it can be anywhere, right? So years in the industry, 17 as an entrepreneur, wow, and 35 as an MD, mostly primary care. So she's obviously a caring type of person, knows a bit about it. Key achievements, TED Talks twice, Oxford Talks, and 2 books. How awesome is that? I like this one. This is close to my heart. Her personal motto: don't complicate things, keep it simple. That's a secret, guys. Keep it simple. Don't make it tough. Right. Facts about herself. Very good textile crafts. Works as meditation for me. Yeah. So she's does probably cross stitching and all that sort of stuff, I guess. But it's a form of meditation, and we all need something, guys. Get yourself a hobby. We all need a hobby, right? Mine's an expensive one. Mine used to be gambling on a big scale, right? I've cut back a bit like the last few years. It's my great pleasure to welcome to the stage Dr. Annika Sorensen. Good afternoon, Dr. Annika. How are you?
Hi, thank you. Thank you for the nice introduction. I'm fine.
No
Um,
trouble. Here we go.
Everything is great
Let's
here.
let's get this show underway. Tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career path. Where did that all come about?
I had a very tough start at my. Been working as a doctor, but I had a very tough start at my doctor journey
Mm-hmm.
because of the 2 very heartful losses right when I started to work. So I kind of got into my career as a doctor needing to help myself first in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning. So
True, yeah.
I think I learned a lot about what the need is, how to do things, and to survive even when it's really a big storm out there.
Well, it can't be all roses all the time, can it? I tell people we need rain to see rainbows.
Yes, and I got out of it. I worked as a doctor. I had 3 kids,
Yeah,
and
awesome.
they grew up, and when they were teenagers, it was kind of tough with
No,
3
no
teenage
doubt.
girls and
Every
a
te
full
every
time.
every teenager stuff.
Yeah, well,
They know it all.
and a full time work as a doctor. So I was very close to hitting the stress wall,
Wow.
and that's when kind of went back to my start of my career, that I realized that the stress wall is not where you want to be.
Absolutely.
So I took a step back and started to learn more about what is stress, how does it work, and how
Yeah.
can I do. And I realized that yes, healthcare is great. I still work as a doctor,
Mhm.
but I also took a step on the side and started my company and said, I'm going to help people not to become patients.
I love
So
that. I
that
love it.
became my new way of trying to
Yeah.
help the world.
My attitude is forget about the past. The past is gone. You can't control it. You can learn from it. Um,
Yeah,
Worry about the present and don't worry too much about the future because it may or may not happen, right? But
it
certain,
mostly doesn't happen.
yeah, correct. So certain, but worry about the present. Be present, right? And worry about the present, but don't focus on the past. Oh, I had a bad relationship or woe is me. That's over. Move forward. Learn from it, right? Uh,
Exactly.
Yeah. Tell me, what's been the most challenging aspect of your work and how have you overcome that?
Well, if we talk about this business work that
Hmm.
I've been doing in the last part of my life, is the biggest one of the big issues was that I was a doctor, and as a doctor, you're not supposed to talk about yourself. You're not supposed to
Yeah.
say that you can do something, or you're just supposed to do.
Yes.
And I had a very hard time to understand what is or it was tough to understand what is business. How do you get paid? How do you get clients? Because
Yes.
in a tax-paid system as we
They
have in
knock on your
Sweden,
door. Yeah.
they we just do the work and
Yeah.
get
And get
pay,
and get paid like a job
and
just on break.
we don't understand, or we don't have to worry about where the money comes from or
Correct.
where
You don't
where
need
the
to wear
patients
those.
come.
Well, you don't have to wear all those extra hats, isn't it? Like
No,
finance and
no, no,
marketing and
you just
sales.
exactly, you just go there and do your job.
Yeah,
So
correct.
I've had a long course in how to run business over the years. I
Lovely.
went into a cooperation, and that went into bankruptcy because
Wow.
the other person had some other agenda.
Yeah.
It
My dad.
showed after a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Uh, and so it's been a long time learning, but you have to be persistent. You have to accept that it doesn't work all the time,
Hmm.
do the things. And also one big thing that I've been working on all the time is to get outside my comfort zone.
Yeah, you're doing it
So
well.
it's widen and widen and widen, and that's where the fun begins.
Absolutely. And then, as you well know now, you haven't got a job, you've got a passion, right?
Yeah.
It's not a job, guys. You just turn up every day, happy to do it because it's a passion. Whereas before, it's a soul sucking job, and so many of you got a soul sucking job. So, guys, get a side hustle, get something, but try and get away from a job. Unless you love it, that's different. If you love it, stay with it. But if you don't love your job, move. You're not a tree. Move. Listen to your gut. Whatever your gut tells you is normally pretty right. So, listen to your gut, guys. Um, Annika, moving on, in your opinion, what are the key qualities or skills that have obviously helped with your success and contributed? What have the skills been, you believe?
You mean my skills,
Yeah, yes, your skills,
what I'm
correct.
good at? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that the part that I am a doctor is one help. That's just
absolutely.
the title. It's just the title, but I do have some knowledge. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
correct.
And I think I am very good at empathy, and I
You are.
realize that I can hear the words that are not told.
Yeah, I like that one. And you're a good list. You're a very good listener. And I was talking
Yeah,
with Annika
I
before.
think I am a very good listener, and usually very in the moment in the call. When I meet people, I'm there. I'm
Yes.
not all the way all over the place. I am with that
Yeah, I love it.
conversation,
I love it. And
and
tell
I
me,
think
yeah,
that's been what's been
and your
good for
willingness to
me.
keep learning and keep improving, right? You know,
Yeah.
it's never too late to improve, guys. Keep improving every day. Imagine 1% a day, guys, is over 300% per year. And it's only 1%. Like learn a new word, learn something from other people. Like these podcasts are brilliant for learning from other people, right? Tell me, how do you stay motivated and continue as you have on your journey to innovate in your field with like TED Talks and two books? You're obviously innovating very well. So what's the secret there?
Well, I guess it is this get keep your curiosity and get out of your get outside your comfort zone to test new things
Hmm.
and have fun. And the most important thing I would say in any kind of work or whatever you're doing is you have to want to do it
Yeah.
because it goes to your heart, and it feels fun
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, have fun, and then there's no stress. By the way, in the background, I noticed a book there. I can't quite read it. Stress, Chaos. Is that
It
by the
says take stress from chaos to calm.
right? That's one of your books.
That's one of my books.
Yeah, great title and a beautiful cover. I can see it from here. It's a beautiful cover. Lovely. Well done. How long ago was that book out?
It's been out for 10 years or
10 years, wow.
yeah.
When's the next one? Must be another one in the works.
Well, there is the other one on the side with the green one that's called My De-Stress Diary. That's also about 10 years ago. I don't have a new one. I've been thinking a lot of times, but I've never got to it because there are too many other projects.
That's right. They're very time consuming, but I hope you keep it up, and because there's certainly a need for it. It's a hot topic. Can you tell us about a recent project or achievement that you're particularly proud of?
Well, if I can brag.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. It's all about you. Come on, tell the world.
And then I would say the projects or the achievements that I've done is that I've been part of a movie called Big Stages.
All right.
So it's a full hour real movie. It's
Yes.
not a small video out on all those platforms where they have movies. So Big Stages is about, we are 6 people that are shown the parts of our journey to get up on the big stages.
Yeah, lovely.
I only have a small part, but it was a really great
fun time.
Yeah, fun time and way out of my comfort zone and
Right.
meeting all these fantastic other people. And the other thing is the Oxford talks that you talked about before, because that was also one of those stretches.
Yeah, I've not heard of the Oxford. I've heard of the TED Talks. Are the Oxford Talks being Oxford? Are they in Britain or where are they?
Yeah, they are made in Oxford, or I think they have other places too where they do.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought so. I thought that was the case.
And it's about things worth doing.
Yeah, are they on YouTube by chance?
Yes.
Awesome.
If you go to Oxford Talks,
yep,
and
look for your name. Yeah, okay.
Then you look for my name, then you find
lovely.
my
worth having a look. Check that out, guys. Worth having a look at, because Annika's a wealth of knowledge. You know, what advice would you give someone who wanted to follow in your footsteps and take the same or similar journey? What advice would you give them? A younger version of yourself.
Well, I would say what we just talked about, to find what in your life you find is fun doing or feels good in your heart.
Yes.
And that resonates with your world and not what other people tell you.
And don't care what I say to people, don't care. Sometimes your friends and family, they'll hold you back, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, some of your best fans and cheerleaders, guys, are people on Facebook or LinkedIn you've never met, and they're cheering for you. Whereas your family and friends are going, oh, you know, she's getting away from me. You know, she's getting, you know, come back. You know, where are you going? You shouldn't be writing books and doing TED Talks. You know, so.
Well, yeah, people want you to stay as you are because that's most comfortable for them.
Yeah, for them. And having 3 daughters, that's quite an accomplishment too. How old are your girls? You forget, 31, right? Gets that way, doesn't it?
31, 35, and 36.
Okay, lovely. I forget. I got 2 and I forget. I always forget.
I have 3 grandchildren too.
Yeah, lovely. Wow, you must be a very proud grandmother.
I am.
Tell me, looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future, Annika? Obviously, keep going, and what else?
Yeah, keep going. My aspiration is that I'm going to continue until I'm at least 100.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm going to be healthy and sound until then, at least.
Yep.
Maybe longer.
That's right. Yeah.
And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing today, speaking and mentoring people, helping them to understand themselves as much as I can.
You being a doctor, let me tell you my medicine, right? It's not pills. My medicine, guys, I recommend it to most of you. It won't fix a broken leg. Let me do that disclaimer. However, my medicine is water, chicken soup, and sunshine. And walking, of course. They're my medicines, guys. So, and I'm 77 and I'm going okay, thanks. And I recommend those medicines for you guys. They'll fix most things, but like I said, they won't fix a broken leg, right?
No.
But what's your thoughts on my medicine, doctor? You think it's not a bad idea?
those are good ideas, and I would add friendship, because that is also really
and
known to be
sleep's very important, guys.
sleep is
Super
basic,
important.
and good and healthy food, and walking, as you said, and also some kind of, we talked about it in the beginning, the hobbies, like I do hand looming and sewing and stitching.
Especially men, because women, guys, I know this for a fact. I used to be a matchmaker for 20 years. Women network. They network really well. They talk to each other. They share ideas. They share stories. Men are loners. They tend to go and hit the bottle, or, hide in the cupboard or something. Men don't network well. So, guys, get out there and try and network a bit, and get some hobby. Go and play golf. Go and play bowls. Go and play darts. Get a hobby where you can mix and mingle with like-minded people. Right? Don't let anyone hold you back.
Absolutely.
And now, I'm not sure if I asked. I can't remember. Your goals and aspirations. Did we cover that? We did.
Yeah.
We did. Okay. I'm an old man, because I forget. I got, like, what have I got? Dementia is up here, maybe. Tell me, what's the best way, Annika? What's the best way for people to reach out? People watching this and listening, what's the best way to reach out and have a coffee chat with you and learn a bit more?
The best way is to go to my AskDrAnnika.com website, because they can read more about me, and there is a contact page where they can tell whatever they want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a note of that myself at my end here.
So you have this.
I love that one. You're giving me an idea for a business name, actually. With that, I like that. Ask thee. It's a good concept, right?
Yeah,
and it's short too. It's short.
It's
as well.
short, yes, but you have to tell it's AskDrAnnika.
Yeah, and we'll be putting all that on our guys. We'll be putting all that across all the social media channels with all of Annika's links, so you guys can actually see what she does and reach out to her. Before we wrap it up, Annika, you've been a fun guest. Before we wrap it up, tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know.
Well, the fun fact most people don't know is that I am so much into textile crafts and hand looming. I'm a certified, or I'm schooled in hand looming. I used to sell stuff.
I was about to say, what do you do with it all?
I used to sell it. Nowadays, I'm not. I don't
produce
that much.
Goes to your daughters and the kids and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I made all my clothes in my teenagers. I sewed all my clothes in my teenage years. Most of it. And my kids, when they were young, they only got things that I made and secondhand.
With you being in Sweden, what comes in my mind, you being a blonde, is like ABBA and money, money, money.
Yeah.
It's a rich man's world. Haven't heard that one for a while, have we? Annika, you've been an awesome guest today. And guys, if you want to come on something like Stars on Spotlight or 15 Minutes of Fame, please feel free to reach out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And there's hundreds of guests all around the world, just like Annika, who've got great stories they can help you with and share with you. And please reach out to some of the guests. Have a coffee chat. Network. Be human, right? Don't let AI take over your life. All right. So that's it from us, Annika. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
No, it's been my pleasure.